Alright, so Group J. I'm not going to be able to do any more paint for you guys through my web browser, unfortunately, but Group J is going to be Snowfruit. I don't understand this. Oh, okay, it's just to make it look better. Oh, this is the ZVZ group.
Oh, no.
Four Zergs. The matchup that I probably know the least about. But it's okay. Alright, so we have four Zergs in Group J. It's going to be Red Axis, actually. Probably one of the best D-rank players that we've ever encountered.
He's a solid player.
Dude, he was bomb. I remember in DRIT he was solid. He was solid, easily. Me and him actually played a really close game when I was already on the verge of being like on the exiting route of DRIT, like when I was approaching C rank already.
Wasn't he Terran?
He was Terran, but now he's playing Zerg. He's playing an Elmaster. Is
that like the go-to? Like,
yeah,
I'm too good. I'm gonna switch to Zerg.
Yeah. Instead of like I don't know, laddering or like like joining Nation League or something like that, or like I don't know, we're just gonna stay in DRIT, but we're gonna use our superior mechanics to play a different race. How about that? Because I remember Red Axis was also a over 200 APM player.
Oh no.
So, we also have Coughing Hydra. I believe he whooped my ass once too. I think it was on Andromeda. So Coughing Hydra is a good player, so that should be the hype match in this. Andy Eskimo, I have no experience with, so I don't know anything about him. Snowfruit, the name is familiar. Probably
he's on Shield Battery. I've played with him a lot.
How is he?
He's a pretty new player, but he has pretty good I guess like persistence. He just keeps wanting to play.
Yeah, that's
really good. It's like a very good way to get into this game.
Yeah, that's the most important, I think, thing about it.
Doesn't matter who you are, just get whooped, and then he just wants to go. He wants that read, you know? Like, that's something, like, not many players have for this game.
Right? Especially, I was just in a conversation with somebody earlier today, how, he was like, oh, people smurf and it makes you feel so shitty and stuff like that, and like it makes new people not want to play and quit. I'm like, yo, so you're saying that, like, let's say you go to the park and play basketball, right?
Yeah.
And if varsity basketball players there, what are you gonna be like, hey, we're not playing with you because you're too good.
A good player exposes your flaws.
Exactly.
Like, that's where you gotta improve, you know?
Word for word what I said.
So don't fucking clear stats, dude. Just keep playing.
Yeah, there are players, even in this league, right, who are like hit C-, right? And I watch their games and I'm puzzled as to how they hit C-.
Exactly, like, I don't respect those quick, like, I respect Mission more, dude. Yo, by the way, I see Cup Search MISHIN. He's a fucking legend.
Yeah, Mission is a goal for all D-rank players. Anyway, so now we're gonna get into the games again. Yeah, Group J. Oh, but we don't know what like if anyone dipped or anything like that, like out of the group. So we'll see who's dodging in this group. All right, we're not laddering right now. I forgot. Yo, how funny it would be if I was just like, all right, let's go. Let's go. Anyway, all right.
That's persistence right there.
Yeah, exactly. No. Suddenly I get like 20 viewers on my channel. Yo, I'm so good, dog. I got 20 people dedicated to watching me stay at D right now. Anyway, replays, Group J. We actually have 5 games. We got the full package. Word.
Sick.
Okay, let's turn off this music real quick. I wish I was rich. Anyway, yes. So let's start with Andy Eskimo versus Snowfruit. It's at the top. Might as well start. If you can guess the amount of X's and where the Z is, you can join the game. I forgot the stream is on 10 second delay. Never mind. All right, everyone, everyone back up. All right. So in the top left.
He's
a TVZ. He's a Zerg player with TVZ probably. That's what it is. That might have been what the inner color was. So we have Snowfruit as the red Terran.
Oh, we have bottom right Andy Eskimo as a Zerg. I thought Snowfruit was a Zerg player, but I guess I was mistaken.
Maybe, no, he's probably Zerg with TVZ. That's what a lot of Zergs do anyway. Turn off music? Yo, BW fun. Get the fuck out of here, son. Like, who are you? No one cares about you, alright?
Dude, you're BW lame. You're the opposite of fun, man.
It's okay.
No one wants to hear you right.
Dude, he's a Game Ranger kid. It's okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude, Game Ranger for life, though.
That's fine.
Yo, shoutouts to Froggen. You're too fucking good, dude.
Shoutouts to Froggen, best PVT 2016. Alright, so backstory, there's a Protoss player on Game Ranger, which is like a really casual server, and he whooped phasers like best of 5.
I think head to head we're like 5-1.
5-1, yeah. So he won him in a lifetime best of 9, and yeah. So phasers got really pissed at that, and now Froggen is considered the best PVT.
Dude, there's no way that kid D+. I asked him his max rank. Some bullshit.
Anyway, Andy Eskimo is going for a Drone Scout at 9, Overlord, and Overpool. So I'm not seeing a very cohesive build order right here. I do see he's struggling a little bit in the 8 PM department. His Overlord was a little bit lax to lave. He's scouting in the improper direction. Whereas Snowfruit, showing the superiority of shield battery practice with the likes of phasers, has 224 APM. Depot, I'm not sure about this placement.
How come?
ZVT. What does this placement give you?
I feel like if the barracks goes a little more down, then you have more room to place turrets around.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of limited in terms of SimCity. It's not a bad placement, but it's not good, you know?
The other caster is Phasers on Team Liquid. He's also going to be an assistant coach. Phasers, his name was Fox McCloud on Game Ranger. Anyway, the reason why I'm questioning this barracks placement is because normally a barracks over here would help you defend ramp.
True.
A barracks over here will help you defend your mineral line.
Yep.
A barracks over here doesn't do much of anything for you, in my opinion.
That's actually a good point.
And it's actually
far
far
distance. Yeah, especially if the Zerg opted to go pool first.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, Zerg did go to pool first.
He did go pool first.
And he is getting link speed. So the build is actually getting more cohesive. I would like to see a hatchery right now, probably from the Zerg player, and maybe he stops mining gas unless he's going one hatch layer, which I would not recommend against Terran. But let's see, SCV Scout left alone in the base. We have this is good. This is a good block. I would like to see all 4 SCVs here and not this Marine here, because and we're going command center behind. This is ballsy. This is like, I know I can hold this. This does not scare me.
Thankfully, he's cross position, but like I said, or like you said, if the barracks with that distance, he might not have had the time.
Yeah. And overcommitment from the Zerg, loses 3 Zerglings. He doesn't need the 4 SCVs there anymore. I think at this point you can pull 2 back after you've killed 3 Lings out of the first 6.
Yeah, you have to pull back.
Yeah, we do see a second hatchery, but he did mine 300 gas.
Still mining gas, yeah.
That he could have gotten that second hatchery way quicker if he stopped mining gas earlier. So for all of you Zergs out there, if you're planning to expand after a build like this, stop mining gas.
Yep.
You can start mining gas after you do that.
Stop at 88, pro tip. More Zerglings, okay. So I guess he is committed to the speed, but I don't know what else he can do here.
I think it's because he saw up the ramp. Oh no, this is probably from before. He's probably saw up the ramp, saw the command center. You know, it'd be really cute if he did this right now. If he got Burrow.
Yo, that'd be crazy.
Because you have 300.
Yeah, you just block off that fucking natural.
Yeah.
Very rare, but dude, that shit's clutch.
Dude, Burrow used to be a really standard thing to do in old school TVZ, because what Terran would do
is... Would Terran expand back then?
No, they wouldn't expand. No, but the thing is, they would come out with, like three racks. They would come out to like over here to like a bridge or something, and then you just pop up 36 Zerglings, like pop.
Yeah.
He already has speed actually, and he is getting hydrogen, so this is going to be 2-hatch lurker.
Yeah.
And so actually now this gas is kind of going to pay off in a way, his investment. So maybe and look, just as I mentioned earlier, as soon as you know that Zerglings might be out here to stop your scout, the SCV scout through the 3rd base and going around this way is a great way to find out what Zerg is doing and prevent the Lynx from doing anything about it.
Wow, Snowfruit looking pretty solid.
Dude, Snowfruit has good macro. I mean, SCV count is decent.
It's consistent.
Going Academy and...
Very standard.
Yeah, I feel like one of the benefits of starting recently is the fact that so much stuff is already figured out. You don't have any bad habits that are holding you back. Because I had terrible habits when I started trying to get good.
Like what?
You don't even want to know. It was just terrible stuff. It made no sense what I did. But this guy has an understanding. Like for me, in Terran, like I don't even know how to play this style of, like I have to go mech more or less because I don't know how to play bio. And that's because I went mech all the time. But anyway, so he is going 3 racks now. 2-hatch lurker, sunken in the Tiny Reaver patented placement. is lurker development on the way? It should be on the way right now. And the SCV, look at the SCV knows. This is
Now
the beauty of
knows.
having that scout.
Scan, yeah. Scan is now you can see the scan for lurk.
Yeah, and this is a textbook example of, well, not textbook because he's not actually making lurks right now, but it's a textbook example of why scouting with SCV and saving your scan is so crucial.
It should be done in every matchup,
yeah.
Regardless. It's very useful.
Anyway, we have Depot coming up. I expected this to be a bunker in case he suspects lurker, but CPL is Coach Pupil League. It's on Team Liquid. There's a thread for it. Basically, people signed up, and they're going to be students for this Coach Pupil League, and they're going to be taught by players who are C, C+, B rank and up, and there will be a team league where the coaches teach the students, and the students play. So, anyway. It's a great league. It had a lot of success back in 2009 when it was ran the first time. Now L Master is hosting a new one. And if you want to be schooled, all you need to go is an IC Cup and get whooped, alright? You don't need, if schooled in terms of being educated, yes, CPL will be your best bet. I'm sure that considering the fact that we've had so much inactivity in the ranking tournament, L Master might be open to some signups. And we do see a bunker coming up. Now, I don't know if this depot is worth it. If he is expecting lurker pressure, I don't think that's a good idea. And I would have liked to see the bunker more over here on the ramp.
Yeah. I don't think the depot is... I think the depot is not bad. I mean, might as well.
But it's out of range of the bunker. You know what I mean? Like you could just take this depot for free. If he had a lurker at this time over here. And are we going to see lurker upgrade? Lurker upgrade is
pretty late lurker, given
super
how
late.
Early he went.
Honestly, you should have lurker upgrade before you get Hydralisks.
Yeah,
you should start your Hydralisks at 50% lurker upgrade.
Yeah, like the timing was right for the Hydra then, but just way too late.
Yeah, the lurker den.
Like
was
he
way
even
too
had a chance to even like with the amount of gas he had, go for like a slow drop.
Yeah,
which he did cute, but
yeah,
that's
but he doesn't have any overlords on the field either. Yeah. And meanwhile, we see our Tyrant progressing to a very standard game. He's not going to hit the 9-minute, but this looks like the 9-minute. You know what I mean? It looks like it.
5 racks. This is very standard.
Yeah, I'm liking this a lot.
The grind paying off.
Yeah, dude, no turrets in the main because he knows that there's no...
Yep, not even...
Yeah. I'm not... Oh, he scans...
Wow, and he scans the third.
I'm not sure I like this. He still has an SCV. Yeah, he could be... instead of scanning, he could be using the SCV to scout, but now he's going to deny this. The lurkers are being made now. There's
6 lurkers.
Yeah, but I would have loved to see the... If he's going to take this base, I would have loved to see the lurkers over here. That would have been so much better. The Lings do not need to be out here, by the way, because these would... Okay, good. He's pulling them back. This is actually shaping up to be a decent army now from Andy Eskimo against a decent army from both players. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I would like to see a flank here. Okay. Oh, no.
Micro could use work.
Yeah, see, you don't want a hotkey burrow. You want to select and burrow the same way that you do with siege tanks as they're moving, right?
Exactly.
Like, as they're moving, you grab one burrow, grab one burrow, grab one burrow. Same thing with siege tanks. As they're walking, grab one siege, grab one siege, grab 2 siege. And now is he gonna like lurker push across the map? I mean, he did create some space for himself to take a 3rd base. I don't know. I mean, he could take this 3rd base right now. He had the money for it. He's making Zerglings now, though. His drone count is
second gas. Something to note.
Yeah, his drone count's really low. He's making his 3rd hatchery and his. I'm not sure about this decision making now. Like
it's everything questionable.
Yeah. Again, it's like there's the presence of good ideas mixed with a lot of just bad decision making, and he is going to try to set up a contain out here, but we have
he's prepared. 2 bunker, 1 turret. Dude, Snowfree looking solid right now.
Yeah,
wow.
10 minute gonna have his first vessel in a radiate.
This is really good.
He's only 40 seconds behind.
Oh, that's that tank. Unfortunate, but
that's a little bit too far forward though. All of these lurkers are in range. All of them, of the turret and the bunker.
No, not a good trade. The repair coming in the clutch.
Oh my god,
doing as much damage as it could.
Yeah, and now these lurkers are practically non-existent. They're vapor. They could get eliminated any second.
The 3rd is also denied.
Yeah, hard body. Oh, and
he also did make it.
Yeah, and this is. Yep.
He was unable to cancel.
Yeah. How do I sign up for CPL ranking tour? Talk to L Master. He's in the chat right now. He will help you. if that is still an option. This is the reason why. This is the CPL tour. This is the ranking tour for the CPL. This is the individual tour so that people know where everybody stands. So that when we have draft picks, everyone knows like, oh, like, you know, you can't build a team with Scaramanga, Red Axis, and Elmaster because that's bullshit. So that's, and it's also a kind of like a warm up for these players. You know, like for a lot of them, it's their first time actually getting into competitive play. So this is what we're doing right now. It might still be some time in case. Just ask Elmaster. He's in the chat right now. He's kind of ignoring you for no reason because he's talking about bikes, and that's kind of what he gets off on. So in the meantime, this push has now been a little bit delayed. I feel like he's being too scared for no reason. Like after I defended an attack like that, I would have pushed right away.
Yep.
And then taken my third base at the same time. So let's see. The command center is on the way.
Dude, he's looking super solid.
Dude, yeah, this is
I'm not lying.
Yeah, 178 PM. Deny the third.
No.
I mean, yeah, this is pointless. Hydralisks are so useless against Marine Medic. Does he have
That was a worthy trade. That was a great trade for Snowfruit, and he's gonna clean it up. Wow.
Yep. This imbalance defined. Marine Medic over Hydralisk, easy money. And he doesn't have speed. He's getting Hydra upgrades now, which has absolutely no purpose.
No purpose.
He should be getting Hive right now, and begging that he gets Defiler in time to stop this push, because of the fact that Snowfruit delayed it. Although is that still his only tank?
Holy crap, that's a huge army.
Yeah. So Loctus, if you're watching, this is how you do that push that you've been trying to do. I mean, admittedly, it is also 3 minutes late, but he did defend a lurker all in.
One comment I might want to add is that Snowfruit, he was pausing tank production for some time.
Yeah, so he had to be.
When you're pushing out, usually you want to have like 3 to 4 tanks.
Yeah.
So.
And on top of that, hypothetically speaking, at this point, as he's doing right now, you want to be transitioning.
He knows.
Right?
He knows what he's doing. This guy knows.
Snowfruit looking really solid for this tour, honestly.
Wow.
I feel like he might fuck Elmaster up.
Dude, I could see it.
Elmaster probably quivering in his boots right now.
This grind is paying off. Holy crap.
Dude, the positioning, though.
This is insane.
The positioning, though. Yo, look at that. Yo.
Whoa.
Yo. Oh, no. Does he take a little bit too far forward, maybe? A little bit? Oh. But it's not worth it, though. Like, at this point...
the micro. Looking like me, but we got it.
Yeah. Dude, Snowfruit is
looking really good.
Snowfruit's,
that was solid showing.
Considering that Red Axis is playing Zerg, I have to give Snowfruit the group right now. I mean, I'm not sure how good Red Axis's Zerg is, but Snowfruit playing really well.
Like, he understands the standard play.
Yeah, and
he's executing pretty well.
Yeah, his timing is decent. It's definitely at least D+ level.
Yeah.
You know, like it was probably C- level of execution. If he hadn't delayed it because of the lurker push, he would have been almost on time.
He's also keeping up with macro
given
his push, which is really impressive, and the mech switch.
Yeah.
The third base
it's not even really a mech switch because he's still making Marine Medic in order to secure his third base, which is the smart thing to do. Yeah. So lock tiers, if you're watching this is what you need to be.
This is how you do it.
This is what you should be doing.
And he's got the mines on deck, so
yeah. At this point, I did want to note that you should lift your barracks. Send one to each base, right? So you know where Zerg is expanding and what you're doing. I mean, at this point, it's not even a consequential decision, but just in theory, for all you people who are wondering, like, oh, he has so many barracks, so many factories, like, what should he be doing? Lifting your barracks is a great choice for having free map control, map awareness.
This looks pretty grim.
Yeah. Yeah. Andy Eskimo. Are Marine Medics that imbalanced?
Well, he does have +1.
They are. And Zerg has +1/+1 also, yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Dude, this is terrible. This is imba as fuck. I mean, he's gonna hold this, but modest supply lead, 128 to 18. Oh, and look, here's the transition in perfect play. As soon as, like, during your push, you want to lay mines behind it, and normally this would be somewhere around the middle of the map, right?
Yep. But there's no need.
Yeah, exactly. No, what I'm trying to say is, like, let's say that Zerg holds your push, right?
Yeah.
Like, he has Defiler, he puts up Swarm, right? You lay mines across the whole map, so anything that the Zerg does try to come out with, gets denied by mines all the way to your bases. You take like 2 or 3 bases in this time. You take the other main, you build some factories here, build siege tanks, start taking this natural, and suddenly you're on a split map situation against as a Terran, which is always going to favor Terran in any matchup. Yeah, I really don't know what our boy Andy can do here. Making drones. Yeah, sorry Andy, I'm gonna be rude, but I don't have time for this right now. You should know when the game's over. At this point, you would be better served. I mean, I know it's a tournament match, but you could have quit this game, let the groups finish faster, and then gone on ladder and practiced a little bit. That's what I would recommend in this situation. One of the truest things that I read on Team Liquid was when a person said something along the lines of, "Yo, if people on Team Liquid spent as much time playing as they did posting, everybody would be A rank." So anyway, Andy Eskimo says GG and Snowfruit says GG. Really well played by Snowfruit. I'm very impressed by his play. Honestly, really, really good. And I feel like is he showboating? He's just not leaving. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill. So 68 SCVs, 3 bases.
He knows what he's doing.
Dude, Snowfruit looking really solid. Probably the most solid player I've seen so far.
So far, yeah.
So far, the most solid player.
On the tier of Elmaster right now.
I'll put him above
Elmaster.
Really yeah, Elmaster started slipping in the mid-late game.
Oh, that Muta Micro?
No, first of all, the Muta Micro was garbage. but I'm talking about his macro was slipping, right? Let's call it his. I mean, there wasn't much opportunity for him to fuck up because of the fact that what's his name? Locktiers didn't do much to him. But I didn't feel like he was hitting his timings as well as he could have been in a situation where he has almost no pressure on him.
Yeah, like Snowfruit had a very good awareness of the matchup and the game set, especially with the SCV scouting across the map.
Yeah, that was a good
really
choice.
Good.
Yeah, so. Overall, I would give Snowfruit an A+ so far.
Information is power, guys.
On a scale of D- to C, I would give him an A+. All right, so that was game 1. We're moving on to Red Axis versus Coughing Hydra. Red Axis is also known as Sync GM, also known as I think that's about it. And Coughing Hydra, they are both staples of the D-Ranks leagues. So let's see how did I get Locktiers? He told us to pronounce it that way. So let's see how this game goes. In the top left corner, we have Coughing Hydra playing Protoss. What the fuck? Oh no, he does PVZ instead of ZVZ, which is something I've never heard of before.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah. All right, so Protoss versus Zerg, and the bottom right we have.
Oh fuck! It's Red Axis. Dude, I was reading the chat. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, we have Teal Zerg Red Axis on the bottom right.
Yep.
Shout outs to Elmaster.
Yeah, shout outs to Elmaster, the person who ran this tour and gave us the opportunity to make dicks of ourselves on stream. Shout outs to Elmaster for exposing a bunch of newbies with his 300 APM Zerg play. Shout outs to Elmaster, period. He's actually a decent dude. I give him a hard time because we're savages. But anyway, back to the game. We do have 9 drones. We do have a forward pylon, so everything seems to be progressing normally. Overlord is started. Both players over 200 APM, demonstrating that they are at the top of their spam game right now. It's really important because when people watch your replays, they see what your APM is at the start, and your APM over the course of the game is going to average out. So if you spend the first 2 minutes at 400 APM, the next 10 minutes you can spend at 100 APM and you'll still have about like a 150 average.
Yeah. So
it's all about intimidation, you know what I mean? Like when someone watches your replay and they see that you had 200 APM, even though if only like 80 of it was actually doing anything, they're going to be like, oh man, there's so many good players out there. Jeez, like I got whooped by this like A- guy.
Yeah,
it gives them reason to justify the fact that they lost to you.
There's a lot of
so your spam game better be on point. Anyway, we're going for a 12 hatchery, which is all right. I just want to point this out, okay? 400 APM, right? 400 APM, 334 minutes before the drone even gets to the hatchery, okay? So just saying.
That 400 APM coming in the clutch. Spam 1 1 1 1 1. Dude, I've been there, done that.
Yeah. So we have a 13 hatchery. What's it gonna be followed up with? 13 hatchery, probably 13 pool against Protoss. 13 hatchery, 13 or 14 pool is pretty standard. Well, I mean 12 hatchery, 13 pool. Yeah, so no, okay, pool, yeah, 13-13. That kind of works. We have a Forge first. He didn't cancel, but he is wisely deciding to max probes. He's not sending the probes to mine though. Is he too focused on? Yeah, he's. You're not doing as much damage by doing this as I feel like you're doing to yourself by having 2 idle probes. You shouldn't.
This early on?
Yeah, I mean no, like if this early on in your career. Like, your ideas are good. Like, yeah, you should be harassing drones, but what's more important is having your probes mining. I'm
Absolutely,
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just facts. So anyway, we see Nexus going down. We do see 16 probes about to be out. Pylon before gateway, major mistake, in my opinion. You definitely want gateway. You can cut probes.
Yeah,
You're about to have double...
It's for the sake of faster tech. So.
Yeah, you need faster tech. Why do you need faster tech? Because you need faster Corsair. Why do you need faster Corsair? To know what Zerg is doing and to punish any lateness on their tech. So tech is key.
Would you say, as a Protoss main, it's better to go gate first, and then the pylon? Do you cut probes somewhere in between?
You cut probes at 15.
Okay.
You do, like, let's say in this scenario, right?
Yeah.
You didn't cancel your forge. You saw 12 hatchery. What do? You get up to about 14, 15 probes. You go.
Right.
15 Nexus, 15 Gateway, 15 Gas.
Really? You cut that much?
Yeah, 15,
Wow.
15 Nexus, 15 Gateway, 15 Pylon, and then you make probes and gas.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, would you say the pylon's not necessary or no? I mean, if you're cutting that much, would the
no, the pylon is absolutely unnecessary.
Unnecessary,
You need the pylon only in time to make yourself.
Right.
That's my personal understanding of the matchup.
No, absolutely. Yeah. The tech speed is key.
Yeah,
especially for
if you notice, he made 2 cannons. Absolutely unnecessary in this situation.
As well, yep.
His Maynard is late. Zerglings are chasing the probe, which is also... I don't understand this decision from either players. I mean, if I was Zerg, I would want to know what my Protoss opponent is doing. You know, like, I would want to know what does his wall look like?
Yeah.
How many cannons does he have? At what time does his gateway finish? You know, like, those are things that I want to know. I don't really care about this probe that if micro properly, I can't catch.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, like there's, he's just, leaving idle Zergling here as part of the lovely Boudoir AI. So this, I have to give commend Coughing Hydra for keeping this probe open, but it kind of exposes the weakness of Red Axis, like the conceptual, like, lacking of his matchup.
I see he has 4 hatchery. Is he going lair, or is he going hatch before gas? Or not gas, or hatch before lair. So he's going 5 hatch, right?
Yeah, 5 hatch. 5 hatch Hydra. I feel like there's no need for a colony at this point. I mean, if you're going 5 hatch... Actually, I guess
is this common or no?
I mean, alright, so... yeah, Red Axis is Z. Coughing Hydra is the Protoss. Is this common? It's 5 hatch Hydra by skipping layer. I would say it's uncommon. I've seen there's a guy. You remember LRM nothing or something like that? He used to do this build where it was 5 hatch before gas.
Yeah, no, I've seen that guy.
Yeah. And it's actually really strong, but this guy is not doing that. I feel like Red Axis is actually displaying a very common issue that we've seen so far, is that, like, you have the right general idea, but you're doing it wrong. Yeah, you're kind of winging the general idea as opposed to knowing exactly what you're doing. Because hypothetically speaking, you want to, I mean, if you're going 5 hatch without layer, you should just go 5 hatch Hydra. Exactly. If you're going 5 hatch with layer, you should get 3 hatch layer
into 5 hatch.
Into 5 hatch Hydra. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 3 hatch Spire into
3 hatch Spire, 5 hatch layer. Yeah. But he's going 5. Yeah, LRM no one. That's the one. Yeah, he's a good guy. So yeah, definitely some questionable play so far from Red Axis, but it's not like our Protoss companion can really do anything about it. That's the unfortunate state of PvZ, is where especially when you go 2 cannons.
No matter what you go, 1 base. I mean, I guess 1 base you can kind of dictate the flow, but I don't know. It's just, I feel like a lot of it is in Zerg's hands.
All right, I just want to note that if you notice how late this Corsair is, right? This is his first Sair. It's out at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and this is all due to the fact that he got such a late gas and such a late gateway. At 6:30, I mean, he did scout for a while with his probe, which you have to give props for, but a Zerg could have at this point had Mutalisks already.
Yep.
At which point 1 Sair is not going to save you. So we are seeing a total of 4 gateways, meaning that we're going for a strong mid game. Because I have seen Protoss go for only 3 gateways and try to take their expansion. But I'm still not quite sure exactly what Sync is doing. He's making Zerglings.
He did go Queen's Nest.
Queen's Nest?
Which is scouted now.
Yeah. So we're going. This is I guess a skip Mutalisk version of Crazy Zerg against Protoss. Like
Is that how it works?
You go straight for Ling Ultra. I've done it before.
Oh my God.
But usually what you do is instead of taking a base here, you take this base because it's easier to defend.
Right. You make Mad Muta and Sunken, right?
Yeah.
To stall.
Anyway, so we should be seeing 4 base. All right, this is what I like to call the Saracen build. Saracen is a TL user. He had a signature for a long time, which pretty much described perfectly the Zerg mentality in that era, which was around like 2009, 10, 11.
Yeah.
It was called 1 Ling, 2 Ling, 3 Ling, 4, Camp 4 Gas, and Ultra Whore.
Yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah.
That is the name of the build, all right? This is exactly that build. 1 Ling, 2 Ling, 3 Ling, 4, Camp 4 Gas, and Ultra Whore. So we have a Dead Stare, which is bad. The worst part about having Dead Stares is that, first of all, you lose any idea of what Zerg is doing. The second part that is bad is that he can always switch to Mutalisks and fuck your day up. And the third thing that is bad is that you have no one to protect your High Templar. So even if he did, stream isn't associated with the calendar. I don't know what that means. I was on the calendar up until this point. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe they thought that we would quit, but we're not quitters, so it's okay. We're still in here. We already did what we were set out to do. We're just doing a little bit extra now. So we are seeing a Speedlot Archon push, which is kind of old school. This is a build that people did a lot. They often did it off of 1 base back in the day. I feel like it should be really weak against a Hydra build, but because of the fact that Red Axis made so many Zerglings, this could actually work. This could actually do a decent amount of damage.
Yeah,
And see,
no speed.
Yo, how does he still have slow Hydras off of a 5-hatch Hydra best? All right.
Oh,
Yo, I like that.
Unfortunate.
Yo, dude, no, that's not unfortunate. That's pro. He recognized that shit and he ran in. I would have loved to see the Archon target the drones as they were
stacking.
Yeah, but it's okay. No, all right. Now you run into the base. Yo, oh! Is he rallied? Please tell me he's rallied. He's not rallied. Yo, this is exactly the point where you rally zealots into a nigga's base. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, this is really brutal. This is not Faust, my dude. This is phasers, alright? Anyway. And no, please never compare. Whoa! On the other hand, with 250 APM, you could GG and F10 EQ so fast that the GG doesn't come up. It's happened to me before. Like, if someone's casting my replay, I'm like, yo, where's my GG at, right? And that's because I GG and quit so fucking fast. Because I was so salty about it. Yo, alright, so major props to Coughing Hydra. He clearly shows that his alternate matchup is superior to Red Axis's attempt at smurfing into DRIT. Red Axis, the advice I would have to give to you is maybe know your build better. You definitely have the APM to play better. The entirety of your build centered around the fact that you hoped that Coughing Hydra would do nothing, because you went 5-hatch. You went 5-hatch without a Hydra Den. You went 5-hatch without a lair, without a Spire. You're just kind of like, yo, I hope he just lets me get away with this and I can just go straight into Hive and make Ultralisks.
Right.
Unfortunately, Coughing Hydra said, nah, fuck that shit. I'm going to make about 6 gateways and I'm going to make a lot of units and you're not going to be able to do anything about it. How do you still have slow Hydralisks at 930?
He is on 5 base. That's a little excessive.
Yeah, he's on 5 base.
That is very, very
5 base, 7 hatchery.
Yeah.
5 base, 7 hatchery with no Hydra speed.
Very limited static defense.
And pretty much only speedlings. And I don't think he had +1 armor in time.
No.
So, Coughing Hydra, what I would suggest is not playing so scared at the start. You saw that it was 12 hatch and you made 2 cannons anyway. You made Pylon before Gateway and Pylon before Gas, and I mean, pylon before gas might be okay, but you definitely need a gateway before you made that second pylon. You don't need that many probes that early on. It's better to get your tech out earlier. So, yeah, that's that. Next game. Let's see. Are we still streaming? Usually it tells... Oh, I know we are. Okay, good. So, first we'll do the loser match, which Andy Eskimo versus Red Axis ZVZ should be.
Yep.
Watch Red Axis show his true colors play Terran in the matchup. Oh shit. Okay, in the top left corner we have the yellow Zerg, which is Andy Eskimo. And in the bottom right...
Ooh, so we are committing to the Zerg. So red axis is the blue Zerg on the bottom right, and seems like he is going to stay, even though he was known as a turret main.
Mm-hmm. I do believe you have to sign up ahead of time, saying what races and matchups
really?
you have to play. Yeah, you can't
That
just
makes sense.
you can't just switch on the day
Right.
of. Yeah. So immediately we see the try hard disparity. Also, it should be noted, remember that larva trick I was telling you guys about
Yes.
about an hour ago? He should be doing this. This is one of those situations where he could have a positional advantage
Right.
over Red Axis, because Red Axis's larva are always going to be on this side. There's nothing you can do about it. Andy, on the other hand, can always move his larva around this way by selecting a larva, selecting it with an overlord, and pressing the stop command. So right now, and he's also not rallying his drones towards the nearest available mineral. So as a result, he is losing valuable mining time in a matchup which usually does not have a lot of mining time to begin with. If you consider the amount of drones that you generally have, the amount of drones that you generally build, and how long they're mining minerals for, every second counts. 9 pool, over pool. My bad.
My full speed.
Yep.
Interesting. Do you know? Because I know the opening builds in this matchup are rock paper scissors. Do you know if overpull beats snipe full speed?
Overpool.
It should be able to, right? Especially cross position.
It depends on the follow-up, because he's gonna have a faster layer.
Right,
but I
faster
don't.
gas.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be faster enough, considering the fact that yellow already has his gas.
Yep.
So I would say that the build advantage has to go to Andy Eskimo here. He can make enough links to hold his ramp, which nullifies the speed advantage, as we saw in the game.
And he can just go straight to layer. Right?
Yeah. He doesn't need speed, whereas this guy is going to get speed almost definitely. Oh, actually, he's saving it. I don't know why. Oh, no, there it goes. Red Axis does get speed. They're both playing blind. Neither of them send out a drone. Neither of them are going to find each other anytime soon. So we have 6 lanes going out, and the question is, where are they going to go now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of the risks that you take when you don't first scout and you don't send out your drone. So now we're kind of understanding a little bit more about why Tiny Reaver sent out his drone earlier. Because now these lings, they're kind of just like, I'm gonna like how do you even it's like a game theory.
No,
question.
like that's what I kind of like.
Wait, you used to be like a stats major, right? Like
Yeah.
So like probability theory wise, you know,
Yeah.
like where should you send your lings, right? Like you should have some mathematical knowledge about this. Do you send all six to one base, or do you send half to half, or do you send 5 and 1?
I would say 5 and 1.
5 and 1.
Yeah.
Max, and both players.
It's kind of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, you know. At least in terms of like where they are.
All right, this is interesting. Let's see what happens here. Oh, first link gets caught out. We got a good surround the other link, and this link is going to be trapped. Oh,
No micro for both, but Red Axis decides to retreat, even though he has the speed advantage.
yeah, he has
now.
speed. No, this is exactly where I would say that Andy Eskimo has to be like, oh shit, nigga has speed. Time to back the fuck up.
Yep.
And this is so bad. This is so bad right here. This is the crucial mistake right here. 300 gas, 200 minerals. He should have had layer a long time ago. I mean, layer is pretty much the only thing that would have saved him, because right now there's going to be an overwhelming amount of links coming out of Red Axis, and Andy Eskimo should be holding his ramp like this. You put 1 link here, 1 link here, 1 link here, 1 link here, 1 link here. You create a nice little arc, and that completely nullifies the speed advantage. But now speed links are going to stream right into his base. Oh, nope, we're going to get scared. Okay, now we're running in. We have this whole build makes no sense.
And he cancels match. Dude.
Alright, Andy Eskimo, I know that Brood War is a game where it's very easy to panic, alright? Like, you see a shitload of lings in your base, it's time to panic, right? You will be so much better off as soon as you lower your heart rate a little bit and make some decisions that make sense. All right, like for example, like having 600 gas does not make sense in this case. And I know I'm not your coach, and like your coach will tell you this in the future, but what you're doing here makes no sense. Of course, it takes years of experience to know that this makes no sense. But just all right, let's think about this logically, right? Let's turn this off real quick. All right. So what have you seen so far? You haven't even scouted his base. You don't even know what he's doing, right? So that makes you worried in the first place, right? I understand why you're scared, right?
He's in the dark, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's so he just saw so many speedlings that could shit on him right now, right? So your initial reaction is, oh shit, I better cancel this hatchery because I'm gonna lose it, and I better throw down some more sunkens. So then the question is, if you probably realize, oh man, like I kind of
do that.
I kind of need that hatchery, though, right? So in this case, a lack of information induced a panic that forced you to make a dumb decision, base level dumb decision. Now the other side of the issue is the lack of experience led you to a situation where you have 600 gas and no tech coming out of it. He got speed, but he has no layer. If you're getting gas, every drone that is mining gas is one less drone that is mining minerals.
Exactly.
And you're not going to be able to spend this 600 gas for the next 5 minutes.
Yep.
You gather gas as you need the gas. You don't gather the gas ahead of time and then spend it later. Reason why is because the economy is kind of, I would say, almost exponential. The longer you have a drone mining, the more drones you can build. The more drones you can build, the more economy you'll have. So the more drones you can build, and the quicker you get your tech, and
it's amplified in ZVZ as well.
Exactly.
Drone matters.
Every drone matters. So in terms of pure theory, you have to think about drones and mining time as being paramount.
Right.
And what you're doing by getting 600 gas is a big mistake. So any Zergs out there who did not know this, that's it. Preach. I am preaching, my fam. Alright, so now we have, he's trying to pull some lings in. This is probably the only thing that he can really do. And let's turn the vision back on to Red Axis. We've kind of been keeping him in the dark. Red Axis now is getting a layer before his enemy. And at this
sunken colony.
And at this point I can speed it up a little bit.
Overkill.
Yeah. So we have 13 drones against 10 drones. Evo chamber, because he knows that mutalisks are coming soon. So this is really interesting to note. A Zerg with 900 gas is forced into getting evolution chamber and spending some of his 10 drones in order to get anti-air against a Zerg who has 300 gas, but he chose to make the lair. Yep, this is exactly what this league is about. So we do still see an overwhelming Zergling count while still getting faster tech. So I would have to say that Red Axis played this game properly. He made the right choices. He knows at least something about what he's doing. Definitely more than about what he was doing in ZVP.
Yeah.
And Andy Eskimo, deciding that he doesn't like his lings anymore, decides to sacrifice a bunch of them. And
still mining the gas.
We're at 1,300 gas, folks. Lurkers might be coming soon. If we had a layer. Oh wait, no layer. My bad.
Layer,
my bad. No layer. I don't like. At this point, I understand that it's already too late. Like maybe he knows that it's too late. But if you know it's too late, then GG. If you know that it's not too late, then do something creative. Do something interesting. Do something that would change the situation. By building more Sunkens and building more Zerglings, you're not going to change the situation.
Yeah.
You have to do something to shake it up. Remember how Locktears sent the dropship out and completely changed the situation when he was getting fucked in the ass by Guardians.
The games in so many ways.
Exactly. Even in a relatively rock, paper, scissors matchup like ZVZ, you can throw a curveball, right? Yep. And when you have 1,300 gas, you should know that it's time to throw a curveball or something.
Yeah.
He's getting armor upgrade. I guess that's as far as curveball goes. That one kind of sputters out.
He's thinking way too hard on the Ling versus Ling battle.
Yeah, he does.
Where in fact he should be worrying about the tech.
Yeah.
So he has no anti-air, I think.
But he does have a superior link out right on time for the mutas to come in.
Too late.
Yeah. And now he has Spore. So Andy Eskimo, what I would suggest is that Yo, what you smoking? This is exactly what this league is for. So, oh, this is cute. That was wow. I like that. Yo, what you smoking? You don't like it? Just dip. All right. I'm telling you, I have no problem with your absence. I'm telling you straight up. So anyway, so at this point it's GG. There's really no point in seeing this, and this is GG. Okay, good. All right, so Andy Eskimo, if you're watching this, or if you do watch this, I will upload these to YouTube either today or tomorrow. What I recommend is you watch some pro games. It'll give you a much better grasp of at least the standard builds. I recommend that you read Team Liquid Strategy, the Liquipedia.
Liquipedia is a great resource.
Liquipedia is an amazing resource, at least to get the basic build orders. And there are certain sections that are so like mentality, right? Like what should you be thinking when you're doing this? That is really key. Like, because if you're just doing a build and you don't know what you're doing and why you're doing it, you're just gonna you know, like
it's almost robotic in a way, and that's just not possible in a game like Brood War, where information can change the tide of the game.
Yeah, so. I'm actually gonna commit a sin. I'm gonna bring up StarCraft 2 real quick. Let me explain why. All right. So everyone in StarCraft 2 right now is complaining that the game is going too fast and you don't have any time for actual strategy, right? All of your time is spent on macroing perfectly and making units, right? In Brood War, at D ranks, it's exactly the same thing. You can spend all your time on making units and playing as fast as you possibly can, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's like, I don't know. It's like trying to impregnate somebody by like putting your dick in a cantaloupe or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna get a girl pregnant by having sex with fruit, okay? Like you're trying to fuck fruit by making 4 sunken speedlings 1300 gas. You're not having sex, all right? You won't procreate.
I guess like in a way, it's not a bad idea to play robotic in the beginning. Because like it does sharpen the build order aspect, but at the same time you need to understand what the opponent is doing and how to adapt to that.
And why he's doing it. Yeah. All right. So with that match, our friend Andy Eskimo was sent packing back to northern Canada, and he is going to be in the DRIT proper. I know Elmaster explained in the stream chat what is actually happening with the levels and stuff, but yeah, that player is definitely going to the lower half of the tour. He's going to the new DRIT proper. Red Axis moves out of the. Red Axis survives.
He's still in it.
He's still in it, right? So now we have the winners match, right? Which was Snowfruit versus Coffee. Yeah, I'm actually really hyped to see this.
Excited. I'm excited whether or not Snowfruit's gonna go Zerg or Terran, because his Terran looks sharp.
No,
I'm really excited.
No, okay, well. We have to remember. Wait, but you have to think about it this way, right? Snowfruit is Zerg, right? You said, but he plays TV.
When I was playing him, he was Zerg.
But he plays TVZ, right?
That I did not know. This is the first time I've seen that.
And Coughing Hydra is Zerg, but he plays PVZ. Yeah. So which one are we gonna see? Yeah. All right. Host has to go take another piss because he's been drinking beer. So now we're gonna have another question and answer session with phasers. All right. Yo, Katya Keen said lesson 1: don't fuck a fruit. Yo, where's that eggplant icon when you need it? You know what I'm talking about?
What's up, guys? Hey, Ricey Cakes, how are you doing? No! Relentless, why do you hate me? What the fuck? Oh, Kappa? Okay, we're good. Yo, Scara, come to the USA, bro. Also, it's spelled phasers, F-A-Z-E-R-S.
가슴이 잦아지는지 돌아가는 마음은 한숨씩 차를 비우지 왠지 예전보다 바쁜 생활 연락이 드문 날들과 마지 못하는 대화 불쌍 떠지고는 말들 다 복수하겠지 우연인지 몰라도 요즘은 시계 볼 때마다 틈틈은 진가시 짐들이 잠시 보여주는 미래 전부 클리셰 수백 번은 본 듯한 이 뻔한
What, no one's talking to you?
Not really.
Damn.
They
All right.
hate you.
They hate you?
Yeah.
That's good. That makes all of us. All right. Okay. All right. So who is this again? Coughing Hydra.
So yeah, interesting. Good comment on the what is it? The race picking thing. Do you
Yeah.
think it's like a blind pick? Probably.
No, I'm pretty sure they'll decide. Like like who wants to do what.
Yeah.
And maybe Elmaster has to come in and decide for them. So here's the
take a
moment of
look.
truth. Yeah. All right.
So
we
I
have
do see a
Zerg
Zerg. Oh,
Snowfruit
Snowfruit is going Zerg.
against Protoss from Coffee Hydra.
Wow.
Okay. Oops. All right. So yeah, I'm actually really hyped. This is the most hype I've been so far for any match.
Snowfruit like completely blew me away. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Because I know like going into it, Red Axis was the favorite, but pretty insane how he
Just dismantled him,
that
really.
was really crazy.
Well, no, he wasn't playing.
Oh, he was playing Andy Eskimo. Yeah.
Yeah. So no offense to Andy Esmo,
Wait,
but that makes
Snowfruit's
sense.
450 APM.
Yeah.
What?
Yo, this dude's been going in, dude.
Dude, my
Yo,
man is trying hard
Yo,
right now.
Snowfruit for MVP. Yo, I want Snowfruit on my team. I don't care. I don't care. He'll teach me about Terran versus Zerg. I don't care. I just want him on my team. I want to ask him questions. I want to know how he got so good so fast. You know what I mean? Like, please explain to me. I mean, I guess that's that shield battery life.
It is.
All of you who don't know, Shield Battery is a new server that is coming soon. Well, actually, it's already in closed beta. So the point that I'm trying to make is you go to the Shield Battery thread in the BW General and you sign up. You might get randomly selected in order to join this new server. It has unlimited, well, it's not unlimited, but it's LAN latency for everybody and everybody can host. So Snowfruit is going for a fast scout. While I feel like he's scouting a little bit early.
So, did you? I'm not sure if you noticed, but when Snowfruit was exiting the base with his drone,
Mhm.
he saw the probe coming from the left.
Yeah.
So
He
I don't
did?
know. Yeah. So I don't know if he missed that.
He probably missed
Yeah,
that
because if
the
the
same
probe
way
comes
that I
from
did.
the
Yeah.
top, then it's pretty easily distinguishable.
Yeah.
The way it's facing.
Yeah.
So, Coughing Hydra gets the first scout advantage, and it
And
seems like
Snowfruit is going go the extra long
I'm not
way.
sure.
I-
He is going pool first, so I guess he's forcing the 2 cannons, but he's not going to be able to expand with this probe.
And Probe got first.
Yo.
Probe got first. I would have actually just stayed there if I
He
was the
would've-
Protoss.
yeah.
Yeah.
The pylon is unnecessary, but it's still a good countermeasure to
Yeah.
keep that shit in check.
Yeah. And if he cancels it before the links get there, and I mean, and the other advantage is that you deny while scouting,
Yeah.
and then you can go back and cancel the 33 mils. Yo, good play by Coughing Hydra on that. That was a smart move right there. He does go 2 cannon.
Very
Elmaster and other Protoss players keep telling me like, oh, you don't need to do that. But honestly, like, I'm scared. I don't want to risk it. You know what I mean? Because like they're like, oh, if it's over pool diagonally, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
no, like the thing is, 2 cannons will block. 1 cannon may not block.
Yeah.
You need to probably send out a couple probes
Yeah.
to block the wall.
it's
in
a
the
di-
first place.
And in that case, the question is, if you build only 1 cannon, you can get a faster gateway, which helps you wall, which
Yeah.
helps you get faster tech. So it's a
situational,
finicky
yeah, it is.
situation, yeah. But in this situation, Katikin asked, was it worth it for the Protoss to place this pylon? I would say 100% yes.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you notice, the Zerg went up to 450 minerals before placing the hatchery. That is going to delay the that is going to delay the mining time in the future. You're doing future damage by doing that. He also forced the Zerg to get a 300 mineral pool,
Yeah.
which is part of the reason why maybe a two cannons might not have been absolutely necessary, but you pretty much forced the situation and then you reacted perfectly to it. So
as a player, that kind of stuff does get tilting.
yeah,
a
it's
mental
mad
game
tilt.
factor.
Yeah, it's mad tilt. Yeah, it's a lot easier to be sitting here and be telling all these noobs that they suck dick, but like me in their shoes, I make 2 cannons all the time, like just cause I'm scared.
Do you know if this is the proper
This
wall?
is this is perfect actually.
Okay.
This is actually a
The gateway
yeah.
covers the right side.
I just want to say that this is ideal, all right?
Wow,
Because this
okay.
this forge is tight
Yeah.
on this side. This gate is tight on this
Is
side.
it really?
If you switch the two of them, the gate is weak on this side, and I think the forge is still tight, but it's not good.
So this is a very.
I'm 90% sure that this
Yeah.
is correct. And then also look at the pylon and cannon position, right? Pylon leaves space right here for, let's say, Archon has to go here, right?
Yeah.
To defend against Mutilis for whatever reason, right?
He studied his build.
Yeah.
Dude.
So now look at also the pylon in this way. You're gonna have a gap right here for your army, dragoons, right?
Yep.
Now in terms of wall efficiency, 3 cannons up here is pretty decent.
Yeah.
I really can't fault it. If there was one thing I would have suggested is maybe you could bring the pylon down. Yeah, exactly. Send it back 1 hex for both, as Elmaster just said. I was gonna say you can bring this pylon down 1 and bring all of this down 1. You're still gonna have a perfect wall over here, but then you'll be able to fit 5 cannons instead of 3. But but this is only something that matters if you're facing Hydra Bust. All right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this is still a really good placement. And one thing that I learned from Elmaster, actually, I learned it about this base over here, because there's this little dark gap. He always puts his pylon here, right? And he told me, he's like, yeah, like I used to think about like, oh shit, like where's my nexus gonna go? Like I tried to like triangulate it, like I'm like I don't know, like Carl Sagan or something like that, like trying to figure out like trigonometry and shit, right? Like like making lines, like, oh, between this one it's like this far and this far, right? But really, you need to know where the pylon goes. It's easier to know where the pylon goes without thinking about the nexus, right?
Yeah.
So like if you memorize that this pylon right here is gonna go to the left of this grass shit and below this brown shit, you're gonna be good.
Yeah. Like the more you think about it, you're already too late, probably.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Yeah, but this is a good placement. I just
Very
wanted
nice
to point
wall.
that out. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going for 3 hatch layer, which is a good build. This is a good play. I would have probably liked to see more drones transferred. Actually, honestly, isn't 14 drone layer kind of early?
It's pretty early. Yeah.
You want to have like 15 or 16 drones before you go layer. Yeah.
Pretty early. I mean,
This might scare him a little bit, and he did get 4 Zerglings also. Let's see. Yeah, so third base is coming along nicely. All right. This is where we're gonna see if he pulls the inaction and doesn't, and he's inactive about using his third base. All right. So far we're going the inaction route. We're not doing anything with it. The longer you don't do anything with a third base, the more useless it is, and the more of a money sink it's been. But we are making drones here now, which is good. I've actually seen some players transfer like 1 or 2 drones, just to ensure that you have a sunk in there on time. And these lings,
no, R.I.P.
Yeah, and these pylon and this probe useless. Let's see, it should be Stargate +1. Okay, good, and then Citadel. I'm pretty sure. And he does have his gas, like second gas really.
His gas is not being mined optimally.
And there's actually 2 probes there.
There's 2 probes.
There's 2 probes there. That's really bad for our player.
That's because he probably right-clicked before the gas finished.
Yeah. It's really deceptive with Protoss.
It is
because their thing.
Because there's like that animation before it's actually like you're able to use it. Yeah, he probably clicked it before.
No, because it's like a gradient. Like it starts off like all blue like a pylon, and then by the end it's like almost it's like 98% looks like this, right? And yeah,
nice scout. Nice decision to scout.
Yeah, really.
I would have liked to see more Zerglings from Snowfruit. I think a good way to.
Almost had it. Yo, I like the reaction time though. That was good. That's promising. And
no need for a Corsair at this point. I mean, he still has the Stargate, but that just he has better uses.
But now the Corsair can kill this Overlord.
Yep, he has
to go for the main.
More room to
harass, yeah, because he knows that this Spire is not going to be done in time. And look at Coughing Hydra. Coughing Hydra is the man right now. I'm actually really impressed. Like, I knew he was good even back in the day, but he's playing really well right now. I do like the choice to get speed this early. Even though it failed at denying the probe scout, it keeps Protoss so fucking scared.
Like, if you have like 12 speedlings outside his base,
dude, you're scared.
It's really good, yeah.
Also, what I like to do is you keep some here and you keep some here to deny further probe scouts, or you just patrol from here to here.
Yeah.
And then you just have, you have to have the APM and the cognizance in order to stop them from running into cannons, but having speedlings just makes Protoss play so fucking scared, and we're probably going to see it. Yep, we're seeing the gate count explosion already. The Templar attack, I would say that the Templar attack might be actually a little bit late. I would have gotten, actually I don't know. Sometimes I get Templar attack and I don't have enough gates to support it. And then sometimes I get gates but I have late Templar attack, so I'm kind of in the same boat as him in this situation, so I don't really know how to suggest a recourse from this. In the meantime, we are seeing 3-hatch Muta, 3-hatch layer, 5-hatch draw. Very well played so far. The only thing that, alright, so this is a situation where the larva trick
You
would
want
have
to
been,
get
yeah.
these larva
You see, so you see this, you see how in this box, he created a perfect box, alright? In this box you can fit one sunken here, one sunken here, place a sunken here, and then place a spore colony here, or a spore colony here and a sunken here, whatever. You can even place a spore colony here. And what the advantage of that is that, like, if this isn't perfectly tight, the zealot runs in, they're not going to attack the spore colony. They're going to try to attack the sunken colony. They're going and it's closer to the obs that are coming in. But the point of the matter is, the only reason he didn't do that is because he probably went to go build that. He's like, oh shit, all these larvae in the way. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah, I don't have time for this shit, right? So in that situation, what like I've seen some people do, and I do it myself sometimes, especially when like it's really tight. You make drones and then you cancel them. All right, so now you have no larva, which is bad because you're wasting one of your resources. The better option is you select your larvas, you select it with an overlord or a drone, you press the S key real quick, and the larva just migrate to the side, and then you can fit all 4 of your defensive structures right here.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we have zealots moving out, catching them in hold
Good
position.
reaction time.
Yeah, good reaction time. Still got 1 or 2, hurt a few. I like this move from Coughing Hydra. Again, shows cognizance. Both players seem to know what they're doing, which is lovely to see. It means that we as coaches don't have to do that much.
The
Like,
SimCity could, for the natural, could be a lot better.
this SimCity is
It's
ass.
not that great.
I'll be honest with you, it's bad.
It's
Okay, yeah.
free.
Yeah, this is where the Evo should have been.
Yep.
This is where the other Sunkens should have been in the same.
Probably that damn larva that probably.
Yeah, again, mentally, he's like, damn.
It's like, yeah, I do not have time.
I also don't agree with the fact that he has 2 Sunkens already made. I don't think that he needs them.
Do you think it's better to have the creep colony made beforehand and then you see the zealots come out?
Well, first of all, if you see Zealots come out, second of all, what if he pops out with like 6 Corsair right now? Okay, he's been hiding his best. You can make a what's called a spore colony real quick.
And speaking of bust,
Yeah. So,
do you think that army's too small or no?
no, this is exactly what we saw earlier. This is well, I mean, this might be usually it's like 10 or 12 Zealot and 2 Archon. I feel like we do have 10 Zealot here. No, we have 9
The
Zealot. Here.
SimCity might
Yeah, this
be
is
the end. Oh no!
Oh, yeah, and he gets in through here too. This is bad. This is not a good look. And the Speedlings were out of position.
Oh no!
Yep. This is a classic bust.
Wow.
Oh, we got Harem in here. What's up, Harem? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
Uh-oh. The Archons? Is he gonna get... Oh no! Oh, this is not looking good for our snowproof hero.
This is a wrap.
To think that the SimCity cost
And look at it. Look at this guy. He's rallied.
Yeah.
He's rallied across the map. Very well played by Coughing Hydra. This is a very convincing performance. I used to do this build back in the day too, but I guess I was just way worse than Coughing Hydra is right now because it never worked for me. Are we watching C- games? I would say that Coughing Hydra so far has demonstrated that he has definitely the capacity of hitting C-.
Yeah.
Easily. He has a very good understanding of it, but then again, he is also pretty much got away with doing the same build twice against 2 of the very similar opponents too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Wow, that supply difference is pretty.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna speed through this because I don't care. But I'm gonna say straight up that the major mistake here was SimCity.
It was SimCity.
But like SimCity aside, let's say he had that, right? I feel like even with that, it might not have been able to defend the push. Just because he had no units. If you saw, his hatcheries were full of larvae.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he was going for. Was he waiting for Muta, or was this a late Hydra? One of the two.
I think. All right. So we did see him go 3-hatch layer, but did you see a Spire out of him? I don't remember seeing a Spire or a Scourge or a Mutalisk.
He did have Scourge.
He did have Scourge? Yeah. Okay, did he check the Protoss main? That's
no,
the question.
not with the Scourge, no.
You need to use the Scourge to check the Protoss main, to count the gates, to know what the Protoss is doing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't know what's going on. Because if you think about it this way, Coughing Hydra got away with making 1 Corsair and then not making any more the rest of the game. So what does a Protoss do on 2 bases when he doesn't have to make Corsair.
He goes full brown.
Make a shitload of army, right? That's a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, and with +1 earlier than your Carapace, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right, so Coughing Hydra advances 2-0,
He does.
and it's Snowfruit versus Red Axis.
For the determine.
Yeah, for the this isn't the final match. That's right. That's what it's called. All right, so Snowfruit versus Red Axis is here. Yo, Red Axis, what up? We're about to watch you. Red Axis. I'm sorry. Can I get one? Anyway, we started casting this because we were just kind of in a we're hitting our stride, right? we're in the mood. So we started casting your group because me and El Master are probably going to cast some more tomorrow, and easier to split it half and half for me. So anyway, we're going into Red Axis versus Snowfruit. The DR old schoolers versus the New Age Shield Battery. So far, we've seen Snowfruit play a very convincing TVZ. And all right, this is Red Axis playing the Orange Zerg, and he's going to be scouting in the correctors. Red Axis, this is Jealous, aka SGS Babo, and Snowfruit playing Terran. Yeah, this is I'm hyped for this.
This is going to be hype. Yeah, Snowfruit showed a really strong demonstration of his build orders. So if he plays the same as before, I don't know who would win this.
Honestly, comparing the two games, I would say that Snowfruit should stick to Zealous, to Terran. Just by
He had a
comparing
really
solid
good
Terran,
understanding, yeah.
Okay, so we are going to see 9 drones. Red Axis not going to take any liberties. Yep, Red Axis is playing Zerg. He decided that instead of trying to hit B-, he wants to scale himself down and not play Terran and play Zerg instead. So we see an Overlord. So we know that there's not going to be any cheese. X8, please. Red Axis, we're going to take this at like times 1/8, just to see just to point out every mistake that you make. Let's see this mining efficiency. Alright. Oh. No, but it's okay. You have 400 APM. There's no way you can fuck this up right now. Alright, so we do have 2 early SCV scouts. I like this being very...
What?
What?
Yo, James?
No, it's not the same one.
Oh! Yo, I was about to say, like, yo, my nigga, you alive? What? Wait, who is he?
I played PvP with him recently.
Holy shit, I was like, yo, what?
Yeah, he's a Zerg main. He tried to PvP me a few times. He got his ass whooped. Anyway. So, we do see a double scout. Good call on bringing this SCV back. I like this play. I double scout as Protoss, and it's not very mineral efficient, but at least it like gives me peace of mind. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna get fucked. And the people who do like the Peruvians out there, God bless y'all, because I scout that 9 pool 10 times out of 10, my dude. Yeah. I'm not gonna get fucked.
No, versus Peru, it's guaranteed double scout. No questions asked.
This is Jamesa. This is CPL, Coach Pupil League, and this is the ranking tournament to see who gets placed where. This is the group stage. We just started out. Our goal is to educate players. Seeing as you're a good Zerg player, maybe you could help us out in determining what Red Axis could do better, so he doesn't get whooped by our friend Snowfruit. Now, in the meantime, again, this Overlord, 360 APM Overlord in your main, explain that. Red Axis, please. Again, this barracks placement absolutely has.
That is unexcusable.
It has no purpose over here.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It has really no reason to be here. Oh, right, yeah. James, I don't get it. Okay, so basically people are bad and they want to get better, and people who are still bad but slightly better want to make those other people at least a little bit better. So, James, the point of the whole entire thing is we're watching these players and trying to make them better at the game, like not having idle drones with 360 APM, not chasing 1 SCV with 4 Zerglings that are unmicroed and still not being able to catch up. Oh, okay, got him. All right,
plus AI.
Yeah, 1A. You could have used 2 actions to complete just as much. Normally, what you want to do to deny an SCV scout is you split your lings into 2 groups. So bad people are better, and better people get bad. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen here. Actually, it's like the worst players become slightly better, and the worst players spend more time training the worst players, so they don't become as good as they could be if they just played games. But we're all a bunch of talking heads now anyway. We just post on forums and all this shit. Who's the guy talking to me? This is Jealous. I am Chobo Swaggins. Yes, I whooped you all day yesterday. So this is me. Welcome to my stream. I hope you can help our Zerg friend out. I know you're playing off race. Don't be mad. It's okay. Anyway, so this placement
is horrendous.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And look at this academy placement. It's stalling these SCVs coming out this way. It might be correcting slightly, but I don't think you need to correct in this position. James said ... That's okay. So let's see what the Zerg is doing. It's one sunken. I would say it's premature. I mean, Zerglings out here. We'll see when Marines are coming at you. You can morph that sunken when that shit's coming at you.
Yep.
There's really nothing. There's really nothing that Terran can send at you besides a speed vulture that will get there before the sunken's done. And if he's spending a speed vulture at you, like
just block it.
Yeah, you just use drones. That's it. So we are going to see a third base. I'm guessing.
Pretty fast third base.
It's really fast.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Is
yo.
he going to Queen Arm?
He's going two hatch hive.
Dude, Red Axis, you're wild.
Red Axis. I thought Elmaster said that you're not allowed to throw games in this tour. I think this is like the Brood War equivalent of academic dishonesty. We have a bunker up.
Sketchy bunker placement. But...
sketchy and questionable, like decision to place bunker. Like I don't really understand. I mean, does he know something we don't? He still.
Oh my god, dude! I can't. That Rax placement, dude.
Dude, this is
bad.
This is bad.
Maybe he thought he spawned somewhere else.
All right, listen. While these barracks are here and shit, what is protecting the anti-air over here? Like, where is he gonna place his turret? Like up here? How's that gonna help him here or here?
Yeah,
it's just not good. He
like
usually
he's suffocating himself for turret placement.
And what's all this space for? Like factories later? I think I was playing with one hand and a bad mouse with 320 APM. Word. Got him. So we have 4 sunkens, 3 base.
Holy shit, that's a fast hive.
Double evo.
Holy shit, that was a hive, not a lair.
Yes,
oh my god.
Yeah, that's a 6-minute hive, my dude. 6-minute hive. We have adrenal. So we're going for a hive ling all in.
Crazy Zerg?
Yeah, this is worse than Crazy Zerg. This is something completely different. Yo, you know what the counter to this build is? Fire bats. Yo, remember Idra?
Yeah.
Zerg? Yo.
First October Zerg?
Yeah, yo, fire bats. October Zerg's natural enemy.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. Yo, so Red Axis, if you don't want to lose to 1 unit, don't do this build. This build is stupid. Also, the fact that you're playing against a race that has map hacks, this is dumb Zerg. Okay, Jamesa has... No, you're not.
No,
just
the JK is not JK.
No, this is retard Zerg. Yo, Hamtaro said it. Yo, wait, but with Defiler mount though,
this actually might be retarded.
No, but Fire Bats are still dope, even with that, because they pretty much all their damage is splash.
Yeah.
So, and we will have the SCV scout the top right base, and we do have a push.
Nice micro.
Jamesa knows. He's like, I mean, not James. What's his face? Snowfruit. He's like, yo, this is sus right now. Like something's not right about this. No mutas, no hydras, no lurkers.
Yeah. It's like,
what is going on? Really, all you need is about 12 fire bats and 1 siege tank, I think, for this build. No, 3 medics. All right.
But that third is completely unprotected.
Yeah.
Run up.
Yeah, this is. I feel like Red Axis
is doing right now.
Yo, I feel like Red Axis is just banking on the fact like, yo, this is D ranks. Maybe I can get away with this. You know what I mean? Like, Red Axis, stop thinking that way. Like, you will never get better if you keep thinking this way. And if you just came into this game just being base level desperate, that also makes no sense because considering you have 320 APM.
No, you could just hold that ramp right now.
Yeah, please.
Just call it a day.
Please.
Stim up.
This
go,
stream.
go, go.
This stream.
Oh no!
Oh, yo, wait. Somehow walk. Stim.
Could have been better, but.
And we pull away with twice the. Yeah. Okay, so both players just goofed a little bit there. I mean, definitely props to Red Axis to finally killing it, but like base level desperate, yes. Like when you first started the game, you were already desperate for a win, so you tried to do some cheesy shit. I just explained what that meant. I know you're on delay, so I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm curious what these SCVs are doing here. Maybe a misrally?
Probably.
I'm curious why there's not a lot of macro going on here. He was doing so much better the other day. We have a lot of... Well, not the other day, but earlier. Oh.
Ultralisk. Expected.
This is not crazy Zerg. This is insanity Zerg, alright? This is modified crazy Zerg. This is like if you hit crazy Zerg with a baseball bat over the head and told it to like made it pound a few beers and then it's like, yo, go play Brood War. This is what crazy Zerg looks like. You just skip Mutalisk. You have no pressure. You have no defense for that matter. You just go straight into Defiler Ultra, which could work. But he's still like honestly, I wouldn't make a Signal Marine against this. There's no reason for there to be a Marine. Like what are Marines good against? They're not good against Defiler Ling. They're not good against Lurkers. They're not good against Ultralisks.
Yeah.
You know what they are good against? Mutalisks, right?
Yeah.
Mutaling. But there's not going to be Mutalisks, so might as well just make full on Firebat. So but I like this idea. I'm not sure about the factories. I feel like you could have just gone straight up what's called straight up bio, straight up Firebat medic. But because but oh dude, there's no medics in here. Oh, I hate seeing that. And now this Zerg count is actually getting
pretty serious. 1-1, crackling already in play.
Yeah, and this army is pretty big. Like even the few, and there's a Defiler out.
Oh no.
Yeah, and this dropship is just chilling too.
He needs to get mines ASAP, or
I mean, if now that he's invested in this, he needs mines.
he needs mines ASAP.
But if I was, like I said earlier, if I was him, I would have made 6 racks and all Firebats and medics. Like that's how
Dude,
you've been.
do you see that map presence?
Yeah, no, I mean he
Holy
just
shit.
created. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
created it. That's what 300 APM affords you.
Wow.
But is he? But he doesn't have map. Yeah, he saw that. Is he gonna react though? That's the question.
That 350 APM.
Yeah, the reaction's coming. And there's still no. Oh no, he put in 2 medics. That's what the problem was. Yep, all the lings are gonna get pulled back. Now see, if you just drop Firebats, dude. If you drop 6 Firebats and two medics, his whole army wouldn't be able to do anything about it. That's what's nuts about that, is the fact that Firebats are so fucking good about some bullshit like this. Like, I understand. All right, this is I guess where Snowfruit's lack of experience shows.
Yeah.
Like he knows how to do everything when everything is going his way, right?
Yeah.
When everything is going his way and everyone's playing like how he expects them to play,
Yeah.
he does great. But when something goes not your way and you start being like, oh
it's
shit,
like
yeah.
it's like playing outside the norm. You're not used to making mass Firebats. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't really do it, You're
Yeah,
kind of like, it's kind of like autopilot in a sense.
Yeah,
like, yo,
exactly.
I have to make Marine Medic.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's one of the setbacks of learning build orders and living by them. The way that Loctus
Yeah.
does Rax FE every
One
game.
slight change and
Yeah.
you're like, wait.
Yeah, wait, can I still 9-minute push though? But can I still 9-minute push though?
Holy shit, that's a lot of ultra.
Yeah, and they have the armor upgrade first, so that's. I mean, this is gonna be rough, and there's no mines out on the field. That's the other problem. So yeah, Defiler, Ling, and Ultra. That's about as done as it gets. Yo, Red Axis, be salty, dude. Be salty, all right? Just because you're bad. Yo, Snowfruit, major shoutouts to your TVZ earlier. Just, play more games on Shield Battery and know that Firebats are really good against this bullshit. That's all I have to say to you. Alright, okay, good. We're getting some mine coverage. It's very slow, creeping outwards. You see, like, it would have been nice if we had mine coverage all around the map over here, like, out in these areas. But now we have links that will just...
That is dangerous territory. He needs to back up right now. Holy shit.
And look, I feel like as soon as part of the plan crumbles, look at his macro, it crumbles as well,
Yeah,
right?
dude.
As soon as you get thrown out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, dude, you're so shook. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Oh my god! Oh, this is a massacre. Oh my god, dude! There's just nothing you can do about this. At this point, it's already too late. You let him get away with too much. G fucking G. Damn, this is brutal. He still want Group G. Oh, okay. He was asking him. I thought he was asking us. I'm like, because I'm pretty much done. I think. I don't think I can do another group. I'll do Group G with Elmaster tomorrow. Yeah.
Good game. Well played by both.
Yeah. Well, all right. Nah, I can't
No?
say. No, I would say it was well played by neither. Red Axis for choosing such a garbage build that only works against people who don't know what to do about it. Like, and Snowfruit for reacting in a garbage way to a garbage build.
Dude, shout outs to Snowfruit. You're my boy, dude.
All right, so let's look at the. I think that was the last game.